So before we start, what do you know of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
Very little, besides the fact that it was made by Biosoft, the first one. But did I say Biosoft? Wow. Happy New Year!
That's the company that makes games like FromSoft, but the writing's good.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. The first one was critically acclaimed.
Have you played Have you played KOTOR yourself?
I have not, because I find that if a game takes 4,000 years before the events of anything I actually care about, I can't muster the courage to care for it.
That's a shame. I've actually found the story in this one more interesting than the other movies. It's a lot more intriguing, I found. Well, especially since it takes place at a time where, like, the Jedi have their own planets, the Sith have their own planets, and they exist in kind of a Cold War at the moment.
You read so much of the extended universe, and you just go, you know what, I don't care.
But it's cool when you get to go down and see those environments and explore them. Like in this game, one of the planets is a Sith that you land on is a Sith planet, and you get to see like how their whole society works and walk around in it. And like that's really neat.
So it's kind of like the Hellgast.
Yeah, well...
Okay.
A lot less dreary.
Alright. I'm a little shocked by that, but I'm kind of glad I also nailed it.
Honestly, the Sith Society is, when you see it, it's like, wow, this legitimately is like a perfectly functional society.
Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting like a planet of 5 where people are just killing each other left or right, but I wasn't expecting happy-go-lucky land here.
Yeah, but I mean, it's got like odd things that set it apart from the Jedi, where like one of the things with the Jedi is that they try to like, control, like keep their emotions in check at all times. Whereas the Sith like to embrace those. So the Sith have a lot of like are a lot more artistically creative anyway, and like they'll also have things like, oh, here's a Sith Lord, and over here's his wife, and a character's like he's married. It's going like, well, of course he is. Why wouldn't he be?
So it's kind of like Vulcan and Romulus.
To be honest, I've played so many video games that I'm not sure which Vulcan you're even talking about.
That works.
Alrighty. I have played the game. I played it when it was new, which was a very, very long time ago now.
It was a long time ago?
Mm-hmm, in a basement far, far away.
Oh.
So, I haven't played it since. I remember some facts about it, but not others.
Alright.
Actually, I have played it once since on, like, one of the consoles, because this game's a nightmare to get working on PC.
Alright, what is going on,
Wow,
everyone?
it's with this aspect ratio.
You can blame Phil for that. He installed a mod that bumped the game up to 1080p. Sort of.
Okay, so it made the window 1080, but then shrunk the video down to 360 or 320?
No, because a lot of the things in this game are at a fixed resolution. And it's impossible to change it. So if you bump up the resolution, the rest of the game and stuff will still stay the same size. So it just shrinks.
Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 that really put them on the map.
And no, it wasn't, Phil.
Because at the time I was heavily into Street Fighter. I was not
Street Fighter.
Didn't they make like Neverwinter Nights or something?
And Baldur's Gate, and Baldur's Gate 2. Also, he claimed that they made KOTOR 2, which they did not. That was Obsidian.
Yeah. I was just playing Street Fighter. And at the time, it was funny because at the time, the Star Wars franchise was kind of a joke. After George Lucas had made the second trilogy of movies that a lot of people critically panned, and then he went back and threw all this new CGI crap into his classic trilogy of Star Wars, and then just like...
Remember how the public at the time, when this game came out, hated the prequel trilogy?
The original Star Wars trilogy
and also the series in general?
Yeah, no, that was... I can't believe he went ahead and continued the trilogy after that.
It was a complete joke. Everybody was like, The Empire Strikes Back? Terrible movie.
They made a prequel that was far in the past. In fact, I think, if I remember correctly, Knights of the Old Republic is set about 1,000 years in the past from the main...
You don't remember correctly. It's about 40,000.
Now,
I was closest to being right without going over.
If you guys are watching this on Twitch or on YouTube, you're probably going to want to stay away
from
this
was on Twitch?
Yes, it was.
Wow. Look at that, we've come full circle now.
Undoubtedly, who are going to be able to spoil the game. And I'm going to not be paying attention mostly to the stream chat because I don't want to be spoiled with any kind of crazy plot twists or anything that are going on.
But I will take time out to ban people left and right.
So,
that's a complete bullshit lie. He took so much advice from the stream chat.
Tell you about this game. It is from 2003. It is not meant to be played on modern
All right, Darth Revan's like, can you speed this up, kid?
Actually, that's Malik there.
See, this is where me not playing it's biting me in the ass. Mega's confirmed for a
They're
noob.
going to allow this game to be rendered in 1080p. Now, I know some people might say, well, how is that going to work? Well,
Yeah, here's where he's talking about the 1080p mod. The 1080p mod that breaks the game.
And it says it's going to modify it. It doesn't mean it's going to modify it to work.
As you can see, the artwork was not drawn to fill the screen.
You know, I really wish that Phil got this copy from somebody who installed the mods for him, because I really wanted to play a version of it that has the hot romance mod.
Some things that aren't going to look right, but for the most part, I'm hoping we can get this.
Where's the sassy snake mod?
Excuse me?
That hot romance mod actually exists, by the way.
Oh.
I don't know why, but it does.
Man, you know what Star Wars was lacking for me? Fucking.
As we start, so I can adjust
See,
the audio level.
they saw Slave Leia and Jabba the Hutt, and were like, these two are a match made in heaven.
Alright, so enough talk from me. Let's actually get started here. New game. Aha! Got some epic music. We have to create a character, so we got a skillful...
I wonder how long it's going to be before he claims that the music in this game is Star Wars music.
We got the male scout, an explorer.
Holy crap, could that be any smaller text?
I know, I'm squinting.
Like, I'm not wearing my glasses, so that doesn't really help. But even then, I'm like, I don't see what the hell that says.
I'm peering over the rim of my glasses, I can't read a thing. And I'm like way up at the screen.
To play a male or a female in this game, does it matter?
No.
I wonder if the stats are different. Probably not.
No, they're not.
When has a video game ever had a male or female character with different stats?
By the way, I'd like to point out that Phil said the only reason he chose a woman was so that he could sleep with everybody.
Should be a female rogue and try to sleep with everyone. So everything from combat
Well,
to
you know
skill checks to
women,
force
how they go
powers,
whoring
right?
every night.
So we have 30 points to put in.
It's a good thing that there's only one romance option for the female. Charisma's not actually a bad choice in this game.
In that,
It's a bit much, but you can do it. Wisdom's also not that bad. Intelligence for a rogue can be good. Dexterity would be better.
Constitution, very important.
No, it's not. Not for a rogue.
Well, you know how rogues tank everything, right?
What is he doing with his build?
There we go.
No!
It's kind of like Shen from League of Legends. He's supposed to be a ninja, he's supposed to be stealthy, but he builds like a tank.
But he didn't put any points into dexterity, so what's he or strength? So what's he gonna do in a fight?
Well, there was no option that says damage your gun does, so he didn't put points into that.
20 points.
Dexterity said that, actually.
Look at this. Treat an injury, repair, persuade. Ooh.
Persuade's a good one. Treat injury sucks so bad, and so does awareness. No!
Oh, I maxed out her persuade. I'll max out treat
No!
injury. There we go.
Well, he's just gonna play as a medic.
You're a rogue. Get stealth, security, and demolitions.
Stealth.
Computer use isn't bad. Yes.
Demolition's kind of counteractive to a rogue. You don't want to be throwing grenades everywhere, because, hey, what's that? Huh? I don't know. Sounded like an explosion.
Demolitions also controls trip mines.
Ah.
Some feats allow you to use special items like heavy armor or implants. Other feats modify saving.
I love how he built up
skill
stealth all the
checks
way,
in
then goes,
game.
nah, for his rogue.
Combat. Huh.
He chose the worst attributes.
What the hell? You've been granted the following feats.
Look at that, I got ranged
Light
attacks.
Strike, sniper shot, weapon proficiency, blaster pistol, blaster rifle, melee weapon, sneak attack 1, and scoundrel's luck.
2 blasters, it must be a melee
I
character.
have 1 feat I can choose. What do we have here?
How much you want to bet he's gonna pick a bad one?
Light, so I can upgrade
Well,
one of these?
once again, maybe he's going medic, so we just have to look at it from a different perspective.
Doubles the
One of the
critical
reasons
threat
treat injuries suck so bad is because
attack.
eventually you get a force ability that allows you to heal your entire party.
Ah.
You. That green square must mean I don't have it yet.
Okay, I need to upgrade one of them, I guess.
Is there a way I can zoom in the
Plus, I can
screen?
use 2. Dueling.
Aside from full screening it, I don't
Extra
think so.
vitality point every time they level up. Oh shit. That's good.
Wow, that actually is a good one.
Nona Avere, that was the default name they gave her, huh?
That's a fine name. Go with that.
No, that's the name that just appeared when you mashed your hand on the keyboard. What do you mean?
Oh, great.
Alright, so it's going to be something really cringeworthy, isn't it?
Probably. How long do you think we're gonna have to wait?
Stream chat takes 30 seconds to catch up, so another
Yes.
15 seconds.
I was about to say, he's gonna put up a poll. If the name requires any sort of thought, then he wouldn't. Then you can tell it's not his.
What's wrong with having a random name from the Star Wars universe?
I don't know. That's what I went with.
What was the name? It was so tiny.
Miley Cyrus, because you know Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
Wasn't she underage when this game, when he was playing this game?
Has that stopped Phil before?
I guess not.
And it does not look like the cutscenes are capturing, ladies and gentlemen, because you cannot see it. It is playing for me, but you cannot see it. So, and I'm just gonna skip it. I skipped the cutscene. I don't even care. Here we go.
Why?
All right, I have no idea.
Because
what
it's
I
not
missed.
like playing
Great.
with you, viewers.
Shh.
Oh
The
my
game fucked up
God.
already.
Ooh.
So I do love this game, but it has so many issues.
Look at this.
Is this
Wait, no,
just
look at her
exclusive to
ass.
PC?
Oh God, she's gonna start twerking.
The PC has way
Any
more
second.
issues than the console, from what I found.
Miley Cyrus,
That's one of the
start
reasons
twerking.
why I went with the console version later.
Oh, so
you open the door?
Jedi's now have the ability
What the
to
fuck?
teleport around?
What?
This is how the
what
game
happened?
fucked
I
up.
got shot
This
in the
cut,
face.
yeah, it was supposed to play this cutscene of him waking
What's
up.
going on?
Maybe she was just doing force, like sensitivity to the future. She was seeing what was happening, and that was opening a door, and then she woke up from it.
She was using that ability to project, to astrally project her body.
Yeah.
Our spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Huh.
So the reason that the camera is like
Okay,
cutting like
who
that
are you?
is
Or
because of his
Endar
1080p
Spire?
mod. It screws up recording.
Say Endar Spire?
Did you fall out of your bunk? and
Are you
hit
sure
your
it's
head?
the mod
Endar
messing
Spire
up the
is
recording,
ship
or is
you're
Lemon not
stationed
being able to
on.
handle
Ship.
this game?
You probably
I'm
don't
sure it's the
even know
mod
why
because
you're
I tried it
doing
myself one time.
Thank
you, Dor. I'm sure it's the mod because I tried it myself one time and it breaks a lot of things.
Now hurry up.
What
We
a
have to
great
find
mod.
Bastila. We have to make sure she makes
Who,
it off
who
the ship
informed
alive.
Phil that he needed to have this mod installed?
Who's Bastila?
I don't know.
Is this really the best time for an info dump?
So this info dump's actually kind of sort of necessary as far as like plot and stuff goes.
I know all about your
Because
reputation.
Trask here, his main job is to feed you complete bullshit
Huh.
to trick you into believing something that's not true.
I'll admit the Republic is in
But
desperate need of
during
someone with your kind of
an
skill.
attack like this, like it could have been an info dump, and then during the info dump, the attack happens, and then you just segue right into the action.
Well, the whole point of the attack is that you're caught completely like, by surprise, but I get what you're saying.
Okay. Alright, let's help. No, you know, let's be a dick. I'm heading to the escape pods.
Don't be stupid. You won't stand a chance against the Sith by yourself.
I wish this game actually would let you do that, so then Phil would just get killed the second he runs out.
Hurry up and
Not
get back
standard
here.
game over.
You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
Where can I get my equipment?
You can move the mouse to the edges of the screen to rotate the camera.
Is he referring to, like, the little mouse droids that roam around the Death Star?
That'd be adorable. If only that was your cursor.
Okay.
Click the... There you go.
Locker, hold down the right mouse button and face the camera towards it. Then hold down the
Trask
left
just had to
mouse
pause there
button
for a
as
second
well
so
to
that
cause the
people like Phil
character
could
to run
catch on.
forward. You can left click on an object.
Are you done
to select
reading?
it.
Okay,
Once
we're
the
gonna
footlocker is
progress.
selected,
Okay. So I gotta find it. Where is the footlocker?
I'm gonna imagine
Right
it's
here?
right there. You know,
Yes.
we only saw it in the 3
Yeah.
frames it was on
I
screen.
got computer spike, security spike, blaster pistol, short sword, and clothing.
I'm gonna use the sword.
Received 50 experience points.
Well,
I
as a
already filled
rogue,
the
that
DSP
means you
gaming
gotta get
logos
close
in
and
the wrong
melee, right?
spot.
Sound like Snake or a
I
thief.
gotta move the DSP gaming logo somewhere.
So
really don't know
strength
where I can
controls
move it, though,
like
because
your
down here is
to
my
hit and damage and
stats,
stuff,
right?
Come on, we
and
have to
dexterity
hurry.
controls your
The Sith
pistol
might already be
accuracy
boarding
and
the ship
damage.
to try and capture Bastila.
Shut up.
But he's only got like
Put
10
on so we
points
can
in
get outta
both,
here.
which is like
How
crap.
do I equip my items?
Use the equip screen to equip the armor and weapons from your inventory. You
That's
can
too
access
complicated.
this screen by selecting the equip menu icon in the upper right corner of the screen.
Okay.
Use the mouse to look through your inventory slot. The menu on the right displays items you can equip in each slot.
So how long do you want to bet it's gonna be until
Left-click the mouse
Phil
to
fucks
select
this
an
up?
inventory slot.
Isn't
Then
he already
scroll
by
through the
installing the
available items
mod?
on the right,
Well, I
and
mean, like, just with
left-click to
equipping
equip
stuff.
one.
Oh, okay. 15
Okay.
seconds.
So let's see. If everybody's saying the music is too loud, I can try to fix that. Let's see. Options.
Thank you, Phil.
Options. Party inventory. Oh my god, I don't care about party inventory. I'm trying to find the fucking music.
There's your equip screen.
Here you go.
You started here, didn't he?
Here. Load music volume.
Like, wasn't that the first menu that opened up?
It might have been.
Everyone's complaining it's too
No,
loud.
Phil, music was too low.
Movies won't even play.
Not anything else.
Okay.
I like, too, how he also made them equal, so we just reduced volume.
Yeah.
We didn't even make it so we can hear the background better.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
How is it now, guys? Let me know.
It's softer, but we're not going to be able to hear text over it. Hear text. Wow. New Year's is messing me up.
I love how I asked, how's the sound? Everyone says, it's the fucking graphics are choppy. I said, how's the sound?
Yeah, you asked that, before they can even register.
Mm-hmm.
Give them 30 seconds, like you do when you're waiting to name your character. No, come on, Phil.
Graphics, I don't know what to tell you. I mean...
Disable shadows.
1080p, and I could either enable or disable stuff.
I'm glad we're seeing Phil's technical difficulties on his stream.
Wouldn't you do this ahead of time?
Gave up.
You'd hope. I like how the music too just was like I could practically picture the conductor going like, "Do you guys want to do it again?"
What? He's still on the screen? Okay. He hasn't progressed to our next song yet? Okay, I guess we'll go back.
30 seconds to hear
I guess we're getting paid to do this.
Hey, look.
Thank you, Phil.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Stream Chat, really.
Graphics,
They finally told him.
Fix.
Turn off shadows.
How do you play and stream video games for a living and not know what settings you have to mess with to make it less choppy?
Yeah. I'll turn on soft shadows. That'll make it run better.
It was on a 2AA.
That's not gonna fix anything.
I'm a mechanic, but I have no idea what this engine is. Can someone tell me what to do?
Wait a minute. This tool called the ratchet comes in 2 parts? How am I supposed to put them together?
Where's the clank?
Alright, let's run around and see what happens now.
Oh.
Nope, still choppy, huh? In fact, now I think the whole thing crashed.
I hope it did.
You know,
It's like someone's using force perception on me and I can't figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it's not the game that's doing it, it's the capture software.
So, fun fact too with this game is that on PC it loves to crash.
I'm trying to fucking figure the game out, you fucking dipshit. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh my god.
Like, this game is seriously on Oblivion's level of technical, like, ineptitude.
Oh, great.
Again, if you're gonna play it on a console.
Oh my god. Okay, let me quit so he'll shut the fuck up.
Hi, I'm Darkside Phil, and I'm way too busy to take an hour out of my day to figure out stuff beforehand.
Phil just said, how do I do this? Like, the tutorial tips kept on popping up in front of your face.
Well, maybe you can't read them because they're too small.
You can't have a sword and gun equipped at the same time.
Clothing.
Why can't I go nude?
That's it, the blaster pistol and the clothing is all I can
Well, because he's not working the streets yet. Wait till nighttime.
Oh.
Oh my god. In most areas you can use the party selection screen to quickly switch party members in and out. Wow. Shut up so I can
No, Phil, this is a game where you have to read.
Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
How do I usually unlock
You
the
always
door?
control the leader of the party. You can switch who is the party leader by left-clicking on their portrait in the lower left corner of the screen.
You get that yet,
Left
player?
click my
Lower left
portrait now to
corner.
switch me to the party leader, then use me to open the door.
So why is this ship endlessly
Shut up so I can
tumbling?
figure this out. Yeah, see?
Because its engines are, like,
It's not the
screwed
game.
and
The
it's
game
just
is actually
spinning.
Smooth. It's OBS, which is my capture software that's doing this. And I have absolutely no clue why or how to
Wow, the
fix it.
portraits in the lower left corner of the screen look tiny in this
If I'm not moving,
resolution.
it's fine, but as soon as I start moving is when it happens. Yeah, look. I'm wondering if I
Well, wow, look how small the icons in the upper right are.
Yeah.
I don't know what's causing it.
1080p mod's just the greatest.
When you hover over them, text is supposed to display to tell you what they are. I wouldn't even be able to read it even with my glasses and with this full screen.
I was gonna say.
There's no way to fix it, guys. So, Phil, if you think there's no way to fix it, disable that mod.
Huh.
This game is meant to be played in like a super low resolution.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end this first part till I can figure out the technical issues.
Wow.
3 hours later.
Okay, everyone, sorry
Yay!
about that. I did figure out what the issue was. Apparently playing this game at 1080p was too much for OBS, my capture software, to handle. As you can see now, I'm able to spin, and it is nice and smooth.
Yeah,
But everything else is still super tiny, so you didn't disable that mod yet.
Right?
try moving that. Oh, try moving around.
You're clicking a med kit.
Click on it.
You always control the leader of the party.
Phil said I need to click on this guy to control him, right? And he clicked on the med kit twice.
Lower left corner of the screen.
Okay.
Maybe he's at full health and didn't use it, hopefully.
Left click my portrait.
Lower
down,
left
switch
corner
me
of
to
the screen,
party
Phil.
leader.
He just
Then
said it
use me to
again,
open
not
the door.
lower right corner.
Puts the controller down and holds up his hands. Oh, this one.
I did it. It's not working. Look, I left click his name. This doesn't do shit.
No, left corner, not left click.
His name is Full Health.
There we go.
Now that the door is open, you better take
Full
the lead
Health.
again.
Why aren't you moving?
Boy, people in the Star Wars universe have crazy
Back to
names.
party leader.
Yeah.
100 experience points received.
Yay, level up.
Okay.
This is actually one of those games where it takes forever to level
That's
up.
what I'm using. I'm using
Oh,
the
good.
movement keys.
I think the level cap is 20.
The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge.
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicator.
That was Ryan Reynolds.
He's
Can
one
you
of the
tell?
Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We
We've been
have
under
to get
attack
to
for
the bridge
20
to help
minutes
defend
now.
Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message.
Who knows, maybe they just had really good shields and extra fighters.
Somehow their engines got blown up and they had good
How
shields.
do I use my
Maybe they just got reinforcements out of nowhere, kind of like the ending of Rogue One.
By clicking on the menu
Gotcha.
icons in the upper right corner of the screen.
Okay.
Upper right hand corner, clicks in the upper left.
The menus listed on the tab
Starts
at the
right
top of
clicking
the
it
screen.
instead.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for him to complain that this is all too complicated.
Okay. Active quests.
No! Active quests are one of the most important things in this game. Oh, by the way, there's the subtitles, as you can see. The subtitles are actually supposed to go along the entire bottom of the little mini map up there, and that should give you an idea of how like blown up this resolution is compared to how it should be. There you go, Phil.
Good job, full health.
Yeah. If you click off after selecting an icon like that, the game will cancel your action.
We all stand perfectly stationary as we fire at each other. No one tries to dodge
Must be the
anything.
advanced boarding
Phil,
party.
the reason nobody tries to dodge anything is because it's kind of hard to dodge, like, blaster shots.
Game pause when you
They
select
move
an
faster
enemy,
than you
the
do.
Reticle will show up in red. If you use the mouse to select other hostile targets, the auto pause option can be disabled. Sniper shot.
Yeah, wow, wait mode sucks so bad, I'm gonna turn it off. Now select Trask and tell him what to do.
Okay, you don't have to double click, it says. You can use the target and action menus to activate items, feats, and force
I like how the game
powers.
yelled at him for it.
Alright, what do I do?
You unpause the game now.
Right click.
Yeah, shoot at the guy I gave you with Trask. Great plan.
Maybe you want to switch weapons so that you're close range?
Yeah, if you try using ranged weapons in melee, you get like hit penalties inflicted against you, and your opponent gets hit bonuses.
Might be a good idea to use one now before our next battle.
Med packs? How do I use a med pack?
To
You
use
know
an
how
item
to use
like
the
a
med pack.
or another self-targeting item. Or
Oh, so I gotta
power,
click in the
you'll
lower
use
left-hand
the
corner of the
action menu.
screen on this guy's name to use a med pack.
I use the action menu.
In the lower right of the screen, you'll see a list of icons. This is your action menu.
Okay.
No, that's the
Select
party
items from this
menu.
menu by using the mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Left-click the icon you want to use to activate that power or item. Clicking on the arrows above and below the icon will cycle to other powers or items in that list. The first icon of the
I'm waiting for
action
Phil's head
menu
to explode when he
is for
realizes that
friendly
one of the
The
like
second
menu
is
options
for medical
is force
items, such as
powers.
med
Another
packs
menu
and
option
antidote
is
kits.
like med kits and stuff. The next one's
The third
utility
icon is
things.
for miscellaneous
And you have to scroll through
items,
all of them
such as
individually.
stimulants and energy
Oh,
shields.
boy.
Oh my
The
god.
fourth
Oh, there we
icon
are.
is for mines and only appears if you have a mine in your inventory and have the demolition
The
skill.
fifth icon is for advanced calculus, which is basically the fucking degree you need in order to play this fucking game.
Yep,
Jesus.
there we go.
So how do I use the med
First,
pack?
left-click on their portrait to take control.
Boy, this
of
is
the
harder than
engine's
2 +
area.
2 is 4.
Use the mouse to look through the medical items in the action menu until you see MedPack in the information box.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure MedPack is the only like
Notice
thing
the
you have
up and
there.
down
Antidotes and
arrows
stuff
on
will go
this
there
icon.
now, which is a
This
shame
means
because
you have more
I was
than
looking
one
forward to him
available
screwing it up
option
and
for this
accidentally
icon.
selecting the wrong item.
You must choose between a MedPack and an advanced MedPack.
Oh my god, there's multiple kinds of med packs.
Use the mouse wheel to scroll
Yeah.
up or
Just like
down to switch
potion,
between
high
your MedPack
potion,
and your
elixir.
advanced MedPack. Left-click
He
the
plays
mouse to
Diablo.
use the
What the
selected
hell?
item
What
on
does
the
a purple
character you
potion
currently
do?
control.
Oh.
Just remember that you have to actually be hurt for a MedPack to work. You can't use it when you're uninjured.
Oh.
I wish you could.
Okay.
He would have wasted like all his supplies.
Okay.
This is what if sequence
Items
broke because he
received.
wouldn't have had a med kit here.
Advanced med pack on
Wow,
sale.
I got a new party member, Advanced
There.
Med Pack.
Great.
Why didn't he use the normal one? He just wasted the advanced one.
Over here.
Because
no.
he didn't want to take the 2-second. Why does it keep going to black like that?
That's because of the mod, that visual mod.
What
Oh.
happened? Oh, pause. Okay.
Yeah, so when you play it on anything but its native resolution, it gets upset, and you'll see that blinking thing a lot. Why is Phil only using sniper bursts?
Stop missing. Stop missing. You suck.
Sniper
Did they-
pulse burst, like sniper shot, really lowers your fire rate
Back
to the point where it's not
okay.
really worth it at this point.
Did the game ever explain how to do a basic attack?
Remains.
Well, it did, yeah. You just left click on the target.
Standard inventory, a frag grenade.
Anyway, sniper shots can be like worth it later, but just not on the starting section, where everybody is like paper thin armor.
The trade-off isn't worth it.
Locker.
Yeah, right now anyway.
Some fucking Jordans. There were Jordans inside the Foot Locker. Air Jordans. A combat suit. Okay.
Oh, Air Jordans because it's space?
I guess. Yay, you remembered how to equip.
Combat suit is better, right? Oh yeah.
Yes, combat suit is better than regular clothing.
What are we fighting anyway? What are these things? Soldiers? I can't tell what they are.
That one Sith Trooper's a dick. Wait, what do you mean you can't tell what they are? They're Sith.
They don't look anything like the guys from
Like
the
they're
movies,
frag
so they
grenades,
can't be Seth.
Oh.
I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, but come on, these don't look anything like them.
That must have hit.
By the way, I like how they give you the frag grenade to use it here and he doesn't. And
Got 'em.
Oh, they just established a cutscene of throwing a grenade that hit 3 people at once. Killed all of them.
yes, exactly. To be fair, you don't really need to use it yet, but I mean, if you're not going to use grenades here, when are you going to use
They
them?
don't need it. That's right, take their money. They're dead. Oh shit! What the fuck was that?
What?
Oh, he'll get one
Oh,
guy?
double killed with the grenade. That was sweet.
Ooh, wow, nice changing kit there, Bill.
But the guy you threw the grenade at was almost about to die anyway.
Yeah, that's just called overkill and or guaranteeing you get the kill.
And I'm pretty sure Trask was about to finish off the other. It was the dumbest way to use the grenade.
Grenade and med pack. Anything else?
See, look, and he got a grenade back. It was a 1-for-1.
Wow, this is the kind of grenade that can explode
Oh,
multiple
does that sexy
times.
Open back on this? Nah, she doesn't. Darn, I thought that was an open back. Parts. What the fuck is with parts?
Fix stuff.
Well, I guess we have to use these parts to fix the door.
I like how he was trying to go through that.
Well, he's seen the camera clip through it how many times. He figures he can do it too.
Dark Jedi! This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do
Dark
is get
Jedi,
away.
what the hell are those?
These two assholes fighting. They just stand there as the ship blows up around you. Good idea.
Yeah, they're kind of engaged right now, Phil.
Why not shoot the Dark Jedi while he's distracting?
They just told you why!
Oh, she killed him? Oh, what the fuck? The ship blew up
That was
anyway.
one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, we could have used her help.
By the way, using a blaster on Jedi, that's not a
pretty
stupid
funny.
decision,
And
right?
he just fucking
Oh
explodes
no,
like
they have no
a
way of
fucking grenade.
avoiding fire like that.
Yeah, that's not going to backfire immediately.
No.
Bitch, you're getting
So
tons of
why
med
did
packs.
Phil decide that he wanted to play this
Adrenal
game?
Strength. What is that in a vibration
I don't remember.
cell?
I think you just got
Wonder.
requests.
That's to the bridge. Let's
When
find out.
exactly was this video first released? Like, was this during hardcore gaming season?
I think so. I think it was like 2013.
Wow.
He was only 10 years late.
No.
You can't equip a sword when you got a gun.
Well, you know, games age like fine wine. You can't play them right away. You gotta let them sit and mature, grow good with age, and boom. You'll have a quality playthrough when it's done.
Gotcha. Phil just said that they're not going to let him equip a sword, but he saw the blue thing when he highlighted the gun. Maybe Stream Check can come to the rescue, even though he said he's not going to be reading it.
The ghost of Stream Chat's helping him here.
To the bridge.
Just had to cut the part real quick there.
Just beyond that door. You better equip your melee weapon. There isn't much room on the bridge, and it's suicide to use a blaster in close quarters. I should equip a melee weapon too. Either that, or I'll have to stay back and use my blaster.
What if they have lightsabers?
Your melee weapon is made using a cortosis weave. It's strong enough to stand up against anything, even a lightsaber.
What?
Get the
That is
fuck
a
outta
lame
here.
explanation. What a lame explanation. Oh, it's use a cortosis weave. Yeah, I didn't just make that up.
Cortosis never existed before this point, right, Mega?
One of the rarest elements, but yeah, we got weapons that are just made out of this shit.
Apparently, this far in the past, it was more common. That's their explanation anyway in the universe.
And then Cortosis Weave wouldn't do jack because it's so flaky that it would break off. And then any lightsaber that hit it would just turn off, so they could just turn it back on and slice your head off.
Yes.
In the game, yeah, it's a bit of a stretch to say, but in the game, their explanation is that apparently that makes it like lightsaber resistant rather than rather than disabling the lightsabers.
Here's an idea: let's have a Star Wars game that doesn't have lightsabers in it.
You know what's funny is for a good portion, that's kind of this game.
Good. Star Wars doesn't need Jedi and stuff, otherwise it just takes away from the mystique of them.
They must have retreated to the escape pods.
For like the entire first planet, this game's kind of like that.
Good.
And it's actually one of the most intriguing parts.
The Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Oh, galactic dust.
What is this? I leveled up? I think I did. Level up or auto level up?
What does that mean?
How does this work? Okay, you get how many points here? Skills,
Wow.
feats. And skills, I get
Super
4
genius.
points.
That name is Phil. Put him into stealth. Okay, security's good as well.
Okay, all security.
Good!
And feats. I get 1 extra feat. What's this?
Security is like, security controls like you're picking through doors and stuff like that, and your way of hacking through, obstacles.
Do that.
Sure.
Wait, what did he do? Did he pick using dual weapons?
I can't tell you. I cannot read any of that shit.
Oh, he screwed up. Oh, he chose the one that gave him a +1 attack bonus with melee weapons, which isn't a good idea for him at all.
Well, I mean, he's using a melee weapon now, right?
A
So
long
it's
sword and a
decent.
short sword. So if I have 2 different swords, look at this.
I looked at his to hit just before he closed the screen. He has -3 on his dominant hand and -5 to hit on his less dominant hand.
Loot those bodies.
Well, he may not be able to hit them, but once he hits them, he's really going to hurt them. You got to have a trade-off there.
He only deals like 1 to 6 damage. And they've got like 10 to 12 HP.
Well, he's a rogue, so he should be throwing a lot of critical hits, right?
Oh, he's just gonna keep on mashing critical strike.
Yeah.
Damn, another Dark Jedi.
Oh,
I'll try to
shit.
hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Look at this guy.
And goodbye, Trask.
Oh!
No,
they're
full
dead.
health.
Well, they're instantly dead.
Advanced telepath medpack, come back.
No biggie.
Anyway, that's the last time we ever see of him.
Oh.
Lock?
Yeah, that's the way he just came from. That's where the Jedi is. Sorry, Dark Jedi.
Huh. You should make your way to the starboard section of
Why
the
did you
ship.
try going into the room where Trask went
There we
into?
go.
He wants to help his friend.
I wish it gave you a non-standard game over for doing that.
This is Cartho Nassi on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire.
This is so awkward to say on your personal communicator. Like, yes, thank you. I live in this universe. I know how you're talking to me.
Well, they have to explain it to people who don't get it, like who don't know anything.
Hey, Lich, I'm talking to you over the program called Skype.
Can you hear me through my microphone?
This is a device that picks up my recording.
Oh, 1 hit. Stop mashing critical. You would hit more often if you stopped mashing critical strike.
She sucks.
Maybe he thinks it's an interactive kind of game?
Oh, not turn-based?
Yeah.
Killed him. Damn, it took forever.
Well, I mean, like, that he has to hit the button in order to do an attack.
Level her up.
Melee abilities suck right now. Like, yeah, negative to hit will do that.
Oh, hey.
You know what?
I was just about to say, oh.
I was just wondering if he still had a grenade.
I was wondering if he was going to switch over the blasters, considering how you just said. There we go.
You have to unequip one of your swords first. You cannot have a melee weapon and a ranged weapon at the same time. I like how he threw a grenade and killed one person. Double-click none. Okay, good.
Oh,
I didn't know that actually like unequipped it for you, but I guess it works. Fun fact, you can actually dual-wield blast pistols as well. I guess it's a good thing Phil doesn't know that.
I'm guessing it does the same thing as melee, where it reduces accuracy.
Yeah. You can buy feats and stuff to like offset that penalty, and then just attack twice as often. And then you can also get feats that allow you to like called flurries that really increase the amount of times you can attack.
What are you talking about, buddy? I don't have a clue what you're saying.
I remember there was one party member I had who was a Mandalorian who had this repeating blaster rifle. And I bought him the skill that allowed him to fire it like many times in one turn, like where it tripled his fire rate. Upgraded that to oh, Phil's just making Star Trek jokes. Anyway, upgraded that to max, and then he would basically never stop firing it for the entire round of combat.
I'm not doing this yet. Get out of here. Leave it alone.
You have to do it to win. Either that, or you have to use the computer spikes.
Computer slicing.
I don't have a lightsaber. How do I slice computers?
Just enter to cancel the life you don't return.
Well, that's a lot of dudes. Do computer overload. Yay! Computer slicing is so easy in this game.
Okay then. I killed everyone in the room.
Could you,
Delightful.
like, for the first time in my life, I wish Phil was reading the subtitles so I can see what the hell they're saying.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, there's two things you can do there. The first is to overload the conduit to kill everyone in the room. The second is to reactivate that war droid. And the droid will kill everyone in the room for you.
You got freaking slaughtered, dude.
Why would you equip an ion blaster for humanoids?
Good question.
Extra damage with an ion versus droid.
See, Phil? Versus...
better. Well, I'm not fighting droids.
There we go. Thank you.
You can practically see the gears turning in his head. Droids?
But I have an I have an iPhone.
Okay.
Alright, now he's only using one weapon at a time. Yay.
Vibro blade. She wants that vibro blade, you know where.
You've made it just in
Shut
time.
up.
There's
Fuck
only one
off.
active escape to get shot by.
I get the feeling that you're probably going to like Karth as a character.
For questions
All right.
later.
He's one of those sarcastic assholes.
Are you trying to imply that I'm sarcastic?
I would never dream of it.
Oh,
So
okay.
let me get it. It's gonna be just you and me in this really confined escape pod. Body to body. Okay then.
Thirsty.
Let's use it.
Funny you should mention that because you get knocked out almost immediately.
And cutscene that no one on the stream can see because OBS refuses to capture the cutscenes.
Well,
So, I'll
then
have to
why don't
skip
you
it.
explain what's going on
What
for your
happened.
blind viewers? Like,
Yeah.
all of
Good
them,
idea.
right now.
Now this part here is very important because you're going to get like a flashback. Well, not a flashback, sorry. A vision. Because occasionally you'll get visions of like future events and stuff.
Another cutscene.
And then occasionally in other appearances you'll get flashbacks.
People fighting and I
Are we going to
can't
see a
watch it,
Specter of the
so
past
skip
in
it.
him?
If Phil didn't skip it, you would see an incredibly important story-related cutscene.
Skip those pre-rendered cutscenes.
Skipping that cutscene in particular is like skipping the I am your father line in episode 5.
Been having one hell of a night.
I was going to ask, is this like watching the prequels but cutting out all the boring shit and just going straight to the action?
Well, the story in this game's good, so no.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, all those things we did together. I remember. I'm Miley Sarasi.
We banged up pretty bad when our escape
I wasn't seriously hurt.
Make a sex joke, I know you wanna.
Crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned.
I'm talking to Phil there.
By the time the
Yeah,
Sith
no, I
arrived at the
figured.
scene,
I'm just known for throwing out sex jokes left and right that I had to hold back there.
Sith, I can show you my life. I'm gonna be a dick, so we're just gonna wait for the Republic to rescue
Terrace
us?
is under Sith control.
Be a
Their
dick.
fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded.
So how much time do you want to bet it's going to be until Phil forgets that completely?
We'll be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us.
How does she understand him?
3 minutes.
Get off this planet. That smack to your head did more damage than I thought.
And you know, how strange that somebody in the Star Wars universe would actually know other languages. It's not like Han was able to understand Greedo and Jabba and Chewbacca.
I was just about to bring that up. I like to think that Phil's just looking for the end conversation stuff so he can get back to fighting.
Go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go in.
Where's the "we'll talk later" option?
Yeah.
I want to ask you some questions.
Skips it.
Phil forgot to ask why Bastila was so important. Oh, maybe he's going back?
Oh. And fuck you.
Good
Stop the
idea.
planet.
We can use this
No,
abandoned
I guess
apartment as
not.
a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories
Go
about
topless?
dark Jedi interrogation techniques.
Hey, hi, do you know me? I'm Darkside Phil. I'm a YouTube streamer, that's right.
And destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for bastards, not a couple of grunts like us.
Well,
right,
Twitch asked
soldier,
me to turn
let's
down
move
my
out.
resolution, and I refused to, so...
Don't worry, I'm good at laying low.
So for those of you who played Mass Effect,
Makes a vlog about it. Alright, what's up, everyone? We're hiding out here on the planet.
Earlier they did this game. Alright, here we go.
Phil just said it's pretty funny that the guy who's voicing Karth also voiced Caden in Mass Effect. I don't get how that's funny.
Wow, how dare a company reuse the same voice actor if they like working with the
What do
guy?
you do here?
Like, the guy who voiced Commander Shepard has been with them since Baldur's Gate 2.
With an upgrade item. With upgrade items, you
Is
can
that even
construct
funnier?
numerous
They must have some
powerful
serious
vehicles,
dirt on the guy if they keep
weapons,
blackballing him
weapons,
back
lightsabers,
to
and armor.
voicing video games.
Looks like the only thing I have is melee right now. Ah, I can upgrade this.
I don't think you have any upgrade parts. No, you don't.
But I pulled all those parts from a droid earlier in the game. What the hell?
Physical
Oh, my mistake, he does have an extra
This
part.
one, the vibration cell. Okay.
Come on, Phil. Easy joke here.
You couldn't even make a changing batteries joke in the vibroblade. Like, it was right there for you.
I like how it has remix versions of the Star Wars music. Every time
What?
you leave the
No,
apartment,
Phil,
you
none of this is remixed Star Wars music. All of it's original tracks.
Take Karth. No, fuck him. Wait a minute. Oh, spoiler alert. The game just spoiled that there's 9 characters that could join you. What the hell is this? Why did it spoil?
What?
What the fuck? Right from the beginning of
Well,
the game.
now
it
the
spoiled
entire
it.
ending is ruined to the game. I don't want to play this
What the
anymore.
hell?
Technically, 10 characters can join you because Trask was, like, there, but now he's dead. So depending on how you play the game, there's actually a pretty good chance you won't get all those filled up.
Scum. Everybody, get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Uh-oh. Ooh, look at these guys. Booga, 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 booga. I am blue, fuck you. Oh, I spit acid in your face. Oh, fuck you, asshole.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens.
I guess they're bad guys.
Now the rest
That's
of
it.
you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again.
Yes, Phil, normally the Sith are the bad guys.
Attack!
Well, from my point of view, you're the bad guy.
Alright, we should use a gun here.
Unbelievable.
You just upgraded the vibroblade, though. They're not droids. Or at least I'm pretty sure they're not.
So Phil is such a huge fan of Star Wars that he can't figure out that, you know, oh, this isn't the Empire, so they're not the bad guys?
Oh, I guess they are droids. But yeah, he has no idea that the Sith are evil.
So how do they have combat droids 4,000 years before the events in the movies that are,
You understand a word he's
like,
fucking saying?
more maneuverable and stuff than, like, C-3PO and the like?
I don't know.
Because Star Wars is really weird as far as its technology goes. Most of the stuff in the past is far better than the stuff in the present.
Nice.
Alright.
I would love to get your fun melons into my mouth. She says, oh, okay.
Thank you for helping me drown out Phil during that bullshit, by the
I'll
way.
kill you too.
I do like how Phil was. I'm gonna go back like 45 minutes, but I like how Phil was so surprised that this game takes place in like Star Wars' past, which is kind of like a meta thing when you think about it. Like, wow, you mean to tell me that this game takes place a long, long time ago? Next thing you know, you'll be telling me it takes place in a galaxy far, far away.
Dude, he never shuts up.
You mean to tell me their universe wasn't formed 2 seconds before the opening of New Hope?
Blaster rifle? Blaster rifle, huh? How's that?
Wow, I thought they had phasers in this universe. What the hell?
See, this is bonus damage to droids. This in general does good damage.
Yes.
Wow, who would have thought there would be like a medium ground blaster?
Okay. Look at that thing. Badass. Big ass rifle.
Phil's never seen any of the movies.
What's it say?
Wow, a blaster rifle's a big ass rifle.
Door, a security door. Oh my god,
You
look at this asshole.
What?
What's wrong with the Twi'lek?
I'm gonna replace his head with Phil's.
Shoot him. I don't recognize his language. Shoot him.
Phil's really playing up the dark side in his name well. There's actually a surprising amount of people that in this earlier section that you can kill.
Disgustingly wet.
Man, who would have thought that aliens don't quite have human habits?
This is why we're never going to progress as a species.
He's got balls on his forehead, man.
Oh,
What the
I just
hell
thought
is
of
that?
something.
Put your testicles
So
away.
you know what the Twi'leks are, right?
What's
Yeah.
great about these energy
So what do you think he's gonna do when he meets the Twi'lek who tries running her own shop because she doesn't want to be a dancer?
Well, he's going to tell her exactly where her place is and then put her there.
Oh, look at this freak walking down the fucking hallway behind me. Oh my god, his head looks like a penis.
Yeah, what's wrong with the hammerhead?
Oh my god, shut up.
It looks like a dick, apparently. If your dick was very malformed.
So then I guess IG-88's a walking vibrator?
Computer spike parts, military shit. I don't want any of this crap.
If you don't want any of it, why did you ask to buy it?
Close. Look at this guy. Ithorian. What the fuck kind of name is an Ithorian?
Probably of the Ithorian people.
Bash the door in.
No, you bought... Didn't you get security for a reason? You can pick it.
Are we supposed to be keeping a low profile?
God damn this door.
By the way,
I'm
Phil,
hurting it.
usually it's kind of hard to bash with
Oh, yeah,
lasers.
I am just taking forever.
Now that must have hurt. Now that must have hurt.
Yay.
Dude, did that hurt? Why didn't you open the door,
Who
asshole?
are you? What are you doing?
Why would she open the door?
Not barging into someone's home.
Shoot
You
her.
were shooting it.
Looking for something to steal. Stay out of my way, you won't get hurt.
You're as bad as that pig Holden. I'll stay out of your way, but you're wasting your time. I don't have anything worth stealing.
Should have shot her.
I'm pretty sure you can. I'm just pretty
It's
sure
not
you
like-
didn't choose the right option.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm sure Phil's not going to interact
Shoot it.
with the
Shoot everything.
characters any.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Find this out for his own.
Open this door.
I wonder if ion blasters would work better for this.
Well, look, if it says bash the door, it should automatically equip a melee weapon.
It's not working. How am I missing?
His character pantomimed shooting 3 shots. No lasers came out. Or blaster bolts, anyway.
Oh my god.
Now that must have hurt.
Click the icon next to your mouse.
Why? He isn't at full health, is he?
It takes this long to open fucking doors in the game? Dude,
There you go.
Oh, hey.
Damn.
failure.
On it.
Try it again.
Done.
Yay!
Okay. Talk to this guy. Whoa.
What was that woe for?
Now that guy's freaky.
Wow, they can talk to me? What the hell?
Booga! What is this?
That's a desk.
Teapot or something. Replicator. This isn't Star Trek. Why are there replicators?
Alright, well, he called himself on it, at least.
On it.
Called himself on it just before I could.
Just auto level.
Okay. Skill.
By the way, if I remember right, and in case you're curious, the parts are basically the medkits for the droid characters are gonna end up getting.
Security again.
Oh, cool.
No! Treat injury is terrible!
There we go.
So, the more points you put into something, like treat injury, the more it'll cost to increase it. So his treat injury cost him 2 points to increase that far. So on top... Yeah?
It kind of makes sense for Phil to level his treat injury if he's going into this blind and he doesn't know anything about the character. Because how is he supposed to know that she's a Jedi? And is going to get Force powers eventually?
You could just read the description for treat injury and figure out that it's not very useful from that.
Alright.
But as the only way of increasing your healing when you have no idea that that's a Jedi character, then there's no other option for that, right?
That's pretty much it.
But he could just buy tons of medkits and heal out of out of combat anyway.
I guess.
Then you'll be begging for Kadir to come help.
Boy, this guy's speaking a weird language. I don't understand it at all.
Besides,
That's Phil in like 2 years.
I sure don't.
Well, we'll see who has the last laugh then. Now, if you ain't gonna
Hey Phil, you might want to raise the volume on your audio level so we can hear you over the cutscenes.
So what are you thinking of it so far?
I can't tell if it's better or worse than the prequels. And I know that's a cliche joke, but...
Oh, come on, this game's way better.
I meant the playthrough, I didn't mean the game.
Oh, okay. I can't wait until he gets to some of the more challenging sections later, like the enemies that constantly poison you, or when he finally encounters the Rancor.
Oh, I thought you meant like where he'd actually have to have interaction with characters. That'd be pretty difficult for him.
You actually do have to have interaction with characters. You have to come up with a plan to deal with the Rancor, because you can't fight it.
But Luke did it, why can't I?
Well, actually, you can sort of fight it. I remember my first time playing it, I had tried engaging it in melee because I was really stupid. And its attacks are basically one-hit kills.
Sure.
So when I was down to Karth as like my last guy, I just had him lob like 12 thermal detonators at it. And slowly whittle its health down that way until the grenades finally killed it. And I'm like, well, there we are. And then I found out, like, just after killing it, oh, I was supposed to poison this huge pile of meat over here and lure it over to eat it.
Whoops. Does this pull a stupid thing like Force Awakens or Force Unleashed 2 and have something even bigger than a Rancor?
It does when you go to, I think you go to Tatooine at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this type of thing there. I forget what its full name. It's called like something dragon.
Is it the Crate Dragon?
Yes.
Okay. That's been established in Star Wars lore, so I can deal with that.
Yeah, you get to fight one of those, and then you get it to cut its stomach open and get a pearl that you can use to help boost your lightsaber.
Okay. See, I can deal with that, because crates have been established.
Mm-hmm.
And then instead they have something that, like, dwarfs the size of a Rancor. It's like, come the fuck on, guys.
Well, to be fair, it is much bigger than a Rancor, technically. Yeah, it is Tatooine, because I just remember there was those Raiders.
The Jawa... or Tuskens. Sorry. Why did I say Jawas?
Tuskens surprisingly kick a lot of ass in melee combat. Like, when I got there, I was pretty confident in my, like, melee abilities. So, like, I would charge into fights, get my ass handed to me, then have to reload a game and be like, alright, I didn't expect that to go south the way it did. It's like that, it's like that one Stormtrooper in The Force Awakens, where it's just all of a sudden you meet the one guy who can kick a lot of ass.
You mean that wasn't designed to sell money?
Yeah, like that regular Stormtrooper who just had that, like, melee stick.
Get the fuck out of here. I guess that was in Cortosis Ore, too.
Nah, that had like an electrical, like, shield or something around it, which, to be fair, is also in Star Wars before. There was some, like, expanded universe things that had it. I'm pretty sure the vibroblades in this game also have it.
Well, from a logical perspective, why would that be on there? Like, oh, there's only one Jedi in the entire universe. Better outfit our guys with it. We haven't heard from Luke in how long?
To be fair, I think that the shock thing, I think that its ability to deflect lightsabers is more secondary. Well, I do have to get going, though.
Alright.
So end this recording here.
Sure.
Why not shoot the Jedi while he's distracting?
What the fuck? Did you see that? Oh my god! Are you for real?